Joseph Meyer, thank you for a $5 super chat. I am considering upgrading from analog to Walksnail. If you call that an upgrade. I'm just joking. Please don't. Please don't be mad, Walksnail. Well, it is an upgrade. Will I be at a significant disadvantage in racing compared to analog and HD0? It's a tough one. No, especially if you use the Walksnail race mode. The Walksnail race mode in my testing had a pretty consistent 19 or 20 milliseconds of latency, which is getting down to the level of some analog cameras. Now, the analog cameras used for racing have like 4 to 6 milliseconds of latency, but many analog cameras had 19 to 20, 23, maybe a little more milliseconds of latency. And I think that most people would say that that's flyable. The image quality in Walksnail's race mode is pretty poor. It's like 540p 100, I believe. But, like, I wouldn't say you're going to be at a significant disadvantage. Here's what I would say. The reason you will be at a significant disadvantage is because you're piloting. That's the thing. Everybody wants to focus on the equipment. Right? Now, Joseph Meyer, if you are already a really good racer on analog, and you're asking, will switching to Walksnail make me a worse racer? The answer is yes. If you're like a nationals class racer, if you got in the top 100 at the multi-GP nationals, if you always like come near the top of your local races anytime you go, like you're a really fast racer, then yes, switching from analog to Walksnail will make you worse. But by the way you wrote the question, I'm guessing that's not the case. I'm guessing you're a beginner. And so, yeah, race on Walksnail. Sure. Because you're not fast enough yet that your equipment is really going to be holding you back. Eventually, maybe you'll get there. Don't gate timers work only with analog? No, Zippy, not at all. Good question, but the answer is no. Gate timers just detect signal on channel. Now, the reason that people think digital systems have problems with timing systems is, first of all, the original DJI system used slightly different center frequencies, so the channels didn't line up. Okay? The HC0 and Walksnail don't have this problem. Walksnail in racing mode and HC0 use the same frequencies that the timer expects. The other reason that digital systems have this issue is that the goggles also transmit, which can throw off the timer, and the output power of the VTX can change, and that can throw off the timer and cause false reads. But if you are using Walksnail or if you're using HC0, you should be good to go. If you're using DJI, you may have issues. One FPV says his equipment's going to hold him back when he actually tries to race with other people. I see what you're getting at, and that really depends on the race organizer. If the race organizer is going to treat a digital pilot just like an analog pilot, then yes, there will be problems. Because they're going to sit the digital pilot down in a chair, and he's going to be 2 feet away from an analog pilot, and his goggles are going to smash the analog pilot and make problems. So race organizers need to know how to handle digital goggles. HC0 doesn't have that problem, but Walksnail and DJI do. If the race organizer isn't prepared for that, there will be issues. So I guess, Joseph Meyer, there is an argument to be made that you will have a smoother experience racing on analog than on digital, because many race organizers are just not prepared to handle digital competitors. And by the way, HD0, good to go. But Walksnail and DJI can create issues.